Hello guys, my name is AJ.
And my name is Jordan.
Today we're going to be doing our first Let's Play of a visual novel entitled Don't Take It Personally, Babe, It Just Ain't Your Story. This visual novel is made in Canada by Christine Love, so it's actually not Japanese. It's probably one of the first visual novels to come from the Western world that isn't really bad.
This game is a spiritual successor of sorts to her earlier game, Digital Love Story.
I first played this game not too long after it came out, in 2011, and I played it in April, and I beat it then within a day or two. And I showed it to Jordan, and he played it a few days later. Yeah. So it's been a little over a year since we've played it.
It's about a 6-hour game, so I don't know how many parts that would be. Maybe like 10, 20.
Let's get started.
There are, of course, some mistakes that you can see coming from miles ahead. Mistakes that you should have known better than to make. Oh, guys, by the way, we're gonna be reading what the people say in this game. Me and AJ will kind of alternate if there's like more than one person talking at the same time, and I think I'll just do like what he says in his head.
Yeah.
There are mistakes when you realize as you go along that things are just getting worse. I've made a lot of those mistakes in life. But then there are also mistakes you could never see coming. You just have to leap in head first, and all you can do is hope it's not one of those. Hope your decision doesn't turn out to be a mistake. And it's on that high note that I start my first day of school.
Chapter 1. The Trouble with Trials. Monday, October 2027. Yeah, the music's really good in this game.
Yeah, I don't know who composed it. I don't know if she got someone to, or if she's
no, she got someone to.
Yeah. Yes, I'm nervous, and I don't think there's much shame in that. The classroom is full by the time I arrive. I stare at the sea of unfamiliar faces, their eyes piercing as they stare back, and look at all those uniforms. It's outright intimidating. Guys, I think the audio on the computer is a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn this down. Okay. Now isn't the time to be scared of 11th graders, though. I take a deep breath and introduce myself to my new class. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Rook, and starting today, I'll be taking over as your homeroom teacher. A month into the year, apparently their proper teacher became seriously sick and is on extended leave. I'm really looking forward to spending the year with you guys. Oh wait, this is what you read, AJ.
Yeah.
You read this.
First I'm going to take attendance, so I have an idea who you all are. After that I'll tell you a bit about myself, then we can get started.
Helpfully enough, the class list is available on my computer.
You had to adjust the volume a little bit.
And the glowing mail icon tells me that I have unread messages, which I can read anytime, and probably should soon.
Let's go ahead and look at these things.
Now.
So, this shows like social networking conversations the characters have with each other, and we're not entirely sure why yet though. Okay, Ariana Bell Asai. Oh my god, is that our new homeroom teacher? So hot. Wow, I didn't know teachers look like that. He'll do.
Seems that the teachers kind of have a sort of attraction to their teachers.
Students, you mean?
Teacher. Yeah, the students have a sort of attraction to their teacher, which is, you.
Well, here it goes. Sorry in advance if I pronounce any of these wrong. Ariana Bell Asai?
Here.
Alright. That's a cute name. Kendall Flowers?
Sup, sir?
Good. Taylor Gibson?
I'm here.
So you are. Next. Sorry, Charlotte Cruwall? Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Present. Wait, why do I make her sound like angsty and stuff?
Just checking. How about Isabella Hart?
This is who I want to sound angsty. Nobody says... this is sense. Nobody says anything, or at least not that I can hear, but a girl near the back of the class waves.
Okay, Isabella's at the back. Nolan Striukas?
No answer.
Nolan? Is Nolan here?
Ooh, we have a message. I was like, yes, of course I'm here.
Nolan. Oh, of course. That's your kind of man, Taylor.
Love the informal writing style of the students. Makes it more realistic. Someone taps on the shoulder of one of the boys strongly. Nolan, say something. It's attendance. Oh, here.
Alright, and Akira Yamazaki?
Here. Oh, wow. Nice colors there. I realize the school's uniform policy is really more like a suggestion, but wow.
So, they also have profiles, and since we now know all the characters, we can go ahead and look at them. These are like, kind of like, what we would think of as Facebook profiles or something like that. Okay, Ariana Belisai. Her description is just a girl. Her birthday is December 23rd, 2010. Her hometown is Lake City, Ontario. So she was born just 2 years ago. She's a female. She's interested in men. She's an atheist. She's a liberal. She is single. And she is attending Lake City Academy in 11th grade.
There's her phone number there.
Yeah. And it shows her recent post also, so that's pretty cool. We can check Kindles now. Her description is, let's live our lives heroically, let's live them with style. Her birthday is June 26th, 2010. She's from Lake City, Ontario. She's female. She's interested in girls. Her religious views would be excellent to each other. Her political views are LOLitics or lolitics. Relationship status is very single. They're attending Lake City Academy in 11th grade.
She has no recent posts.
Taylor, she thinks she's funny, cute, and she wants you to get to know her first. She was born on April 30th, 2010. She's from Lake City, Ontario. She's a female, interested in boys. She's an atheist. Her political views are who cares. She is single, and she's attending Lake City Academy in 11th grade as well. Charlotte. She says there's more to people than pithy profile quotes. Her birthday is June 20th, 2010. Well, they have a lot of June birthdays.
They do.
She's from Lake City, Ontario. Female, interested in people. Religious views are Buddhism. Political views are liberal. Relationship status single. And attending Lake City Academy in 11th grade.
There are an awful lot of liberal people in here.
There are indeed. Isabella Hart. The trick is to keep breathing. Birthday is December 30th. Her hometown is Ajax, Ontario. And she's a female. She's interested in ... Those views are agnostic. Political views are I dream of a just society. Relationship status is no. Attending Lake City Academy, grade 11. And phone number is don't phone me. I may never use it. Nolan, what's there to say? He looks kind of like a drug dealer in this picture, I must admit.
He does.
He was born on March 1st, 2010. Lake City, Ontario. He's a male. He's interested in girls. He's a Christian. His political views are fuck politics, so let's be righteous. Just be righteous. He is single, and he's attending Lake City Academy. And Akira. His description is hold me tight enough to break me, so that even in a blizzard I won't feel cold. He's born September 18th, 2012, so he's a little bit younger. He's from Japan. He's a male. He's interested in girls. Those views are Church of Megami Melody Sama. Political views are burning justice prevails. He is not interested in a relationship, and he is in Lake City Academy.
So those are all the characters. They seem to be a little bit varied, but pretty interesting at the same time.
Alright, great.
I go through the entire class list, and it looks like everyone is here after all. Now I just have to start remembering the faces.
Jordan and I earlier were talking about how, even though the year is more than 10 years in the future, but they're using a chalkboard still, and they have a pretty big, old-looking TV from the 90s. And the intercom looks pretty old also.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like... I wonder if that's really just a standard chalkboard, or I wonder if it's like... if there's anything special about it.
Doesn't look to be anything
Like,
special.
you should be able to press a button on it to make it erase everything or something.
Yeah, this is like 20 years in the future.
I know.
Instruction is in order, though. This will be interesting. I'm the world's biggest fuck up. I've managed to screw up a whole two marriages, and become a teacher just because of a bizarre midlife crisis. I'm looking forward to working with you all. It's probably not what I should say.
This will actually be my first full-time teaching job. I studied English literature in university, but I've spent the past 15 years working in computers. Which I hope should serve as a warning to anyone who plans on going to computers. It's a bleak, boring work. But here I am now. I'm not a hard ass, and I never liked teachers who were when I was your age. If for any reason whatsoever you're having trouble whether it's academically, with your fellow students, or really anything. Talk to me. I'm flexible, and that's what I'm here for.
Got some messages up there.
I'm in my office most days after school, so just ask no matter what it's about, even if it seems trivial.
Yeah, I'm not going to be any of the assholes that I had for teachers in high school, that's for sure.
Akira posted, he says, I think I like our new homeroom teacher. He seems like he'll be nice. And Ariana says, posted on the
wall post
website and said, oh my god, is that our homeroom teacher? So how we heard that. And Nolan said that, and then Ariana says, I think that's everyone's kind of man. Listen to that. He's totally just an ex.
Love the use of slang in this game.
Regardless, I'm looking forward to working with you all.
I'll look over the class, and I can tell that they look vaguely impressed. I didn't expect anything more. Well, now it's time to get started on the boring things like going over the syllabus.
Seems like an interesting game so far. Next day. What's going to go on today? Okay, as I explained yesterday, today we're going to be starting our new Pulp Fiction with the novel Chainmail. Can I see a show of hands for everyone who actually did the homework last night?
Every hand in the room goes up. I would hope so. It was only 40 very short pages.
It's asking a lot for me. Alright, so what are your initial impressions of the premise? Obviously, it's a novel fundamentally about an early era of internet culture. Do you think it seems relatable, unrelatable?
Silence all around.
Just your general thoughts. There's no right or wrong answer here.
But before I continue, I really should check those messages. The indicator's blinking 1.
Okay, Taylor posted and said, so can someone explain to me what exactly is up with the lesbians this week? All I see is a bunch of sass updates and a whole lot of drama. What's different now? So she's obviously concerned about the female homosexuals of the classroom.
There we go. I should be caught up enough now.
Anyone?
After a bit of hesitation, the hand of the girl with pigtails and glasses goes up. It takes me a moment to remember her name. Charlotte. Who should I call in to answer?
Okay, we can call in Charlotte, who is asking to answer, or Taylor, who is not paying attention and looking at the social networking website.
I don't know, I think we should kind of be nice. Let's just call in Charlotte.
Yeah,
he seems like a good teacher who would do something like that.
This is second day too. He should be nice to his students.
Yeah, and he just told them yesterday how much he wasn't going to be a hard ass, so... As much as I'm tempted to pick on Taylor for not paying attention in class, I decide the better of it. I'd be a jerk if I did.
Yes, Charlotte?
Well, it seems like it's all really disconnected, isn't it? Everything's all about emails and one private website. That's very surprising. Cough.
So, I wonder what website they're talking about. Could be like early MySpace or something.
Yeah.
I bet it's like ancient for these guys. What about that struck you as surprising? We were talking about this earlier. We wonder if it's like if they're using Facebook or if it's like they've implemented the ideas of Facebook and made a new, more authentic representation of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's some kind of futuristic social networking thing, of course, but I'm thinking maybe it's based on Facebook because of how it mentions wall posts and comments and all that, private messages. That's pretty much what Facebook is like.
I feel like this is a representation of the future to where they looked at Facebook and said, like, we're going to use ideas from that to create like a international version.
Still think it's weird how you can read the students' emails and like messages between each other and stuff.
Yeah.
The wall posts maybe not so much, but the messages, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay. Specifically, how the girl wasn't able to reach out to anyone because she didn't know anyone's email addresses. It feels very disconnected, lonely.
So this back in a time when you had to have an email address to talk to your friends on the internet.
It wouldn't make much sense to have a story like that now. She could have just posted it on her classmates' walls.
Interesting. So would you say it's inherently more lonely because of the technology? It's pretty much like today, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
That's okay. You can sit down now. That's a good siege, though. You've touched more on some important themes. Yeah, we saw that line earlier, and I was talking about my limited vocabulary, and I do not know that word.
I move on and carry on with the lecture as intended. A couple people seem enraged. A couple people seem engaged, at least. The reluctance leaves me feeling worried, though. We got a message up there. Wonder who that was.
Akira says, Taylor, don't be a bitch. To her, thing about the drama going on, quote unquote.
Is it going to be really yeah. Okay. Last time. Is it going to be really that hard to engage them? I thought my choice in reading material would help at the least.
Try one more time.
I deeply worry that I'm not cut out for this.
Lunch hour.
The class files out impatiently the instant the lunch bell rings. I lean over to get out my packed lunch. When I sit back up, I see a set of students waiting. Not everyone is in a rush, it looks. Let's probably look at the messages before we talk to them.
I wonder if they're like people at our school when they hear the bell, they're like, oh god, get out of here.
Yeah, they just like rush out the door.
Ariana Bell Asai posted on Isabella's, well, not posted on her wall, she's in her private message. So this is the first private message we really read so far. And it says, hey Iz, can I ask you some sort of weird question? Guess we'll get back to that when she replies.
Excuse me, Mr. Rook?
And I'll do the voice of Akira here. And you can do the voice for I'll do the voice for Akira and the teacher.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Do you mind if we eat our lunches in here? It's what we used to do with our old homeroom teacher.
Not in the cafeteria? LOL, yeah, right. Sorry, sir, but have you seen the cafeteria? It's a miserable hole. Hideous. So noisy you can't even hear yourself think. It's really bad.
Yeah. It's just incredibly unpleasant. If it's a problem, we'll understand, but...
I love how Isabella's not really adding the conversation. She's like, yeah, I guess. I mean...
Yeah.
No, not at all. Of course you can. I just never thought of it.
Thank you. Thanks.
God, she's just not like really into it at all.
I know.
Not at all. Just don't make a mess. No one bother me one bit. What if they have a food fight? Okay.
It's real cool how it gives you notifications and stuff up there.
Yeah, instantly. Okay, Kindle posts on Taylor's wall. Easy, bro, it's cool. You don't gotta be a white knight on my part. Taylor, it's pretty simple. We broke up. End of story. It looks like Mr. Rook is gonna have to charge that battery sometime. It's only 2/3 full. I wonder how long batteries last in 2027. I wonder if they even use lithium anymore. Oh, I have another message forgot. She said, of course. She's very blunt with her replies.
I wonder what the question's gonna be.
Looks like we'll find out.
I go back to my lunch, and all three of them take seats near each other. I could conceivably try to avoid listening in on their conversation, but it'd be a challenge.
So level with me, Charlotte.
Don't.
No, for reals. I'm serious.
Oh my god, don't bring it up.
For reals. Come on, Kendall's my bro. I'd like to know what's going on with her.
I'm sure she doesn't...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's fine, Bella. Why has everyone assumed that just because we fought, it means I don't ever want to speak of her ever again? She's still my friend.
So I guess she and Kendall were dating.
Yeah, that's what I'd assume.
So why are you avoiding her?
We just need some time apart right now, that's all. There's no drama, it's over with.
I guess John now is like, I'm just going to check my Amie-Connect device and pretend I'm not listening. He's such a stalker. Have you ever been in love? So that's what she's asking.
Wonder why she's asking that. We're going to stop this episode right here, and we will continue next time. See you guys later.